Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kennedy and I was lucky enough to meet Elsie Silver last night at her book tour stop in Tucson. So today's vlog is going to be us reading Fever Dream, her newest release that came out Tuesday. Also, let's insert a picture of me with Elsie here. And then look at this character art. It's so beautiful. She also signed it. This is a signed copy. And I think for this read, I actually have never tried audiobooks, but the moderator at last night's event was actually the female narrator for the audiobook. So I want to hear it, so I think I'm going to do an immersive read, which is when you listen to the audiobook while reading the book at the same time. So we're going to try that, and then if I don't like it and I hate it, we're just going to switch to the paperback. So with that being said, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into this reading vlog. The reality show because they offered him $500,000 to do it. To charge the camera, but I've read 154 pages and I have some thoughts. Number one, I love all of Emlet's siblings, especially his little sister Riley. She's hilarious. I also love how he said that he needs to beat Theo Silva's goody two-shoes ass. I love Theo, and that's such a great description. I love Oma. She's a queen. Emmett saving her after she was drugged on the singles cruise. So sweet. Love that Emmett did that. I love her and Theo's relationship already. They have such good brother-sister banter. Her boss, he's going to try something, isn't he? He's the worst. He truly is the worst. I hate him. Okay, quote on page 23. That was a while ago, so let's find it. Forget what quote I was gonna read. Oh. I think it's this one. You don't like my brother doesn't like you, but I don't care. You two are constantly after each other like little boys on a playground. It's exhausting. You can go measure dicks or whatever it is you like to do to each other later, when I'm not present. This is a great opportunity for me, and I'm just doing my job, like a grown-ass woman with professional goals, because she pokes me firmly in the chest with each word. I don't care. Yeah, why do him and Theo hate each other? I really don't know. I feel bad that she doesn't remember her dad the way that Theo does because she was so young when he died. And then page 127, the character inspired by Catherine Cowles appears. Yeah, so I love murdery things. Catherine sits across from me looking ethereal in her flowing dress. My brows jump in startled surprise. Murder? Ha, like true crime, podcasts, books, movies. I'm thinking of starting my own podcast delving into all the gory details of past cases, possibly even tackling new ones. This woman looks too sweet to be into gory details. Golden hair, a sugary sweet voice. I find the contrast funny and kind of relatable. We spend our time talking about serial killers, and strangely, I kind of dig it. Love it that there's a character inspired by another one of my favorite authors in there. But yeah, these are my notes from the first 154 pages. I'm going to read more. I've stopped immersive reading for now and am just reading on the paperback. Now be honest, do you think Catherine is actually here plotting my murder, or am I overthinking her obsession with death and crime? She seems sweet enough, but it's weird, right? Love that. The way that Julia is so clearly jealous of the contestants on Romance Ridge, I think is what the reality show is called, to the point that they're on Prickle Point, which is like the hiking trail he always hikes on because it's covered in cacti, and she falls and gets prickles all over her hands, and Julia just thinks, good, I'm glad it happened. She's so jealous. She likes him so much, and I'm honestly eating this up. He went to the person that drugged her on the cruise's trial. He got 10 years and he cried like a baby when they sentenced him. She says, how do you know that? I testified, and I went to his sentencing. They take drug charges seriously in Florida, and that fucker could clearly afford a good lawyer too. You went there? What can I say? I'm a petty little bitch, and I was on the road near there anyway. I love that he did that for her. Maybe not for her, but like, you know, just to make sure something happened. Also, the production, I think producer of the show said that he might like the location consultant, aka Julia, and that they should check out for that. I'm loving all these like pictures in the book as I'm reading. It's so fun to like turn a page and see a picture of them. kicker is that you, Emmett Brant, might be the only man in the world I'd trust not to take advantage of me, even at my most vulnerable. So I guess the reason I haven't been out with anyone else is because none of them are you. None of them are him. Okay, I love this book. I'm having a vibe. I'm on chapter 23 of the like 40. 49. 48 in an epilogue, so 49. So I listened to chapters 25, 26, and 27 on audiobooks, so I took some notes. Number 1 is him saying all that he can think about is Julia, and that he admires her drive and her toughness. I've never felt lucky to be kissed until now. I'm sorry, what? I count my lucky stars that Elsie Silver is even giving me the time of day, because for her I'd burn. What? Okay, and then chapter 26, wanting him feels surprisingly good. And then there's a contestant on the reality show that he's doing and she works on named Evelyn, and they start calling her Evelyn. And then chapter 27, she goes on a date that his little sister set up for her. So it's a blind date with someone that his little sister Riley knows and sets her up on. And he decides to go to that same bar with his other sister and spy on the date. I found that really funny. Also, not in my notes, but something that I read was him saying that, I forgot what he said. It was him asking her, do you think I don't want you? Because if you do, you're dead wrong. Jules, he finally whispers after several quiet minutes. Yeah? We're supposed to be staying away from each other. What are we doing here? I roll my forehead across his shoulder, nuzzling into his neck. Fuck if I know. His arms flex around me in response, and then, me neither, but I know I like doing it with you. Aww, they're so cute. I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop looking for you. I can't stop wanting you. Images of you fill my brain every second of every day. You're everywhere, like a song stuck in my head even though I don't want you there. I feel like I'm living in a fever dream that I can't fucking escape. What a man. Wow. I love that quote. Love it. They placed a hidden camera and they know that he's breached his contract. Julia has breached her contract. Catherine is in on the violation. Oh no. Things are about to go down. isn't she? Theo just found out about them, and Winter was like, all I know is that you're not judging someone for being the worst, because, like, Winter was always perceived as the worst until she met Theo. I have officially finished A Fever Dream by Elsie Silver, and I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars. I love the reality TV element of it. I love kind of seeing the behind the scenes of a reality TV show. Emmett is low-key someone that has a heart of gold but puts a tough exterior on. Julia was so sweet, and I loved their relationship. I loved the small town. I loved Emmett's siblings. I loved getting to see little snippets of Theo and Winter. Let's just say Elsie Silver has done it again. Thank you guys so much for watching this reading vlog. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week.